I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have anything against Oprah.
You just called her a bitch.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You named your dog Oprah, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
They will definitely do what they can to try to blackball you, yes. I don't doubt that people have attempted to blackball me.
This narrative weaves together a mix of speculation, alleged revelations, and conspiracy theories about some of the most iconic figures in entertainment: Michael Jackson, Oprah Winfrey, Diddy, and Jim Carrey. It explores themes of power, influence, and the hidden dynamics of Hollywood, suggesting that even the most untouchable celebrities may have complex, darker sides. Below is a rewritten and more concise version of the story, The Untouchable Mystique of Michael Jackson. Did Oprah and Diddy fear the king of pop? Have you ever wondered what happens when the most powerful figures in entertainment collide with the enigmatic aura of a global icon? Buckle up, because this story has it all. Intrigue.
Dumb and Dumber 2 opens tomorrow. Please say hello to Jim Carrey.
Intrigue, paranoia, and a level of influence so immense it could unsettle even Hollywood's biggest titans. At the center of it all is Michael Jackson, the king of pop, a man whose impact transcended music and culture to become a force of nature. But here's the twist. According to alleged revelations from Jim Carrey, even legends like Oprah Winfrey and Diddy were reportedly terrified of Michael Jackson. Yes, you read that right. Terrified. So, what could have caused such fear in two of the most influential figures in the industry? Let's dive into the whispers and speculation that have taken the internet by storm. Jim Carrey's bombshell claims Jim...
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower.
Internet by storm. Jim Carrey's bombshell claims Jim Carrey, known for his comedic genius in films like The Mask and Ace Ventura, has become something of a wild card in recent years. Stepping away from traditional Hollywood, he's adopted a more philosophical, truth-telling persona. If recent claims are to be believed, Carrey allegedly dropped a bombshell. Oprah and Diddy were deeply unsettled by Michael Jackson, not just because of his global fame, but because of what he represented. According to these unverified whispers, Michael wasn't just...
Now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on.
Unverified whispers. Michael wasn't just a star. He was a powerful, untouchable figure who knew too much. The idea that Michael operated on a different plane, one where the usual rules of Hollywood didn't apply, reportedly left Oprah and Diddy uneasy. But what exactly did Michael know, and why would that knowledge rattle two of the most powerful people in show business? Michael Jackson. The enigma Michael Jackson wasn't just a musician. He was a phenomenon.
Diddy would be throwing all his celebrity mates under the bus.
I mean, that could potentially be coming when it's time for court and when it's time for him to testify. But what we're seeing right now is how important public relations really are to Sean Combs. He's desperately trying to control the narrative behind bars, allowing his attorneys to do
just a musician. He was a phenomenon. By the 1980s and 1990s, he had reached a level of fame that defied logic. His albums broke records, his concerts drew crowds rivaling national holidays, and his iconic moves like the moonwalk became cultural milestones. But beyond his talent, Michael cultivated an air of mystery. He was elusive, private, and almost otherworldly in the way he carried himself. For fans, this added to his allure. For those in the inner circles of power, it was...
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do. And stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments.
For those in the inner circles of power, it was allegedly unsettling. Jim Carrey reportedly claimed that Michael had an energy that could rattle people, not just in the way a superstar might intimidate a rookie actor, but on a deeper, almost existential level. Michael seemed to dance beyond the rules of Hollywood's power dynamics, influence, and control. And that, according to Carrey's alleged claims, is what made Oprah and Diddy uneasy. Oprah Winfrey, the Queen of Media. Oprah Winfrey, often hailed as the Queen of Media, built an empire on transparency and connection. By the early 1990s, her talk show was a cultural institution, shaping public opinion and turning everyday people into overnight sensations. But when she sat down with Michael Jackson for his legendary 1993 interview at Neverland Ranch, there was reportedly tension beneath the polished surface. According to Carrey's alleged claims, Oprah was unsettled by Michael's cryptic and unpredictable nature. While she thrived on transparency, Michael thrived on mystique. It's said that this dynamic left Oprah feeling as though she
today just to tell the truth, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false, and hopefully due to time, we'll start to see that.
Thrived on mystique. It's said that this dynamic left Oprah feeling as though she couldn't fully read or control him, a rare and uncomfortable position for someone of her stature. In Hollywood, unpredictability is often seen as a threat, and Michael was the ultimate wild card. Diddy, the moguls fear Diddy, the music mogul behind Bad Boy Records, was on the rise in the 1990s, producing hit after hit and commanding respect in both music and business. But according to these alleged revelations, Diddy admired Michael Jackson while also viewing him.
In her civil lawsuit, Cassie said that she was the victim of abuse, sexual assault, and at the hands of Diddy.
Diddy admired Michael Jackson while also viewing him as a potential threat, not musically, but in terms of influence and clout. Jim Carrey reportedly claimed that Diddy worried Michael might have had access to industry secrets, dirt that could derail even the most powerful players. Imagine being at the top of your game, only to realize there's someone out there who not only surpasses you in influence, but might also hold the keys to your undoing. Whether or not this fear was justified, the mere possibility is enough to stoke paranoia. Jim Carrey's role, truth-teller or provocateur. So, why would Jim Carrey make such explosive claims? Known for his disillusionment with Hollywood, Carrey has described the industry as a machine that chews up and spits out talent. He's also expressed admiration for Michael Jackson, calling him a genius and a martyr who is unfairly scrutinized by the media. Could Carrey see Michael as a symbol of resistance against the system he's come to disdain? Or is this...
I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know.
...of resistance against the system he's come to disdain? Or is this just another example of his penchant for provocation? It's important to note that there's no concrete evidence to back up Carrey's alleged claims. The idea that Oprah and Diddy were terrified of Michael Jackson is based on whispers and speculation, not hard facts. But that hasn't stopped.
Guys, they found underground tunnels at Diddy's homes. This was first brought up by Shadow of Ezra, where he talked about the underground tunnels in Diddy's luxurious Los Angeles mansion. It was an underwater swimming tunnel leading to a mysterious grotto, reminiscent of an ancient and modern human use of caves. Now, this is all alleged, of course.
But that hasn't stopped the internet from running wild with theories. Some fans see this as vindication of Michael's enduring power, while others question whether Carrey's statements are simply the musings of a man who enjoys shaking things up. Oprah's complicated legacy. Beyond the Michael Jackson speculation, Oprah Winfrey's public image has faced its own share of scrutiny. Despite her reputation as a beacon of authenticity and empowerment, accusations of behind-the-scenes conflicts have painted a more complicated picture. Monique, the Oscar-winning actress, has accused Oprah of contributing to her being blackballed in Hollywood after a fallout over unpaid promotional work for the film Precious. Monique also claims Oprah blindsided her by inviting her estranged family members on her show without consent. 50 Cent, the rapper, famously clashed with Oprah, accusing her of dismissing hip-hop culture and excluding him from cultural conversations. He even named one of his dogs, Oprah, as a tongue-in-cheek jab. Seal and Rose McGowan ***. Both have accused Oprah.
Let that be a lesson to all the bullies. May it be in comedy, may it be in wherever. You never know who you step into.
Rose McGowan ***. Both have accused Oprah of being complicit in Hollywood's darker side, with seals suggesting she knew about Harvey Weinstein's misconduct and did nothing. These conflicts and accusations add depth to the enigma that is Oprah Winfrey. They remind us that even the most polished personas have their flaws, and that power, no matter how benevolently wielded, always comes with its share of controversy. The bigger picture, whether these claims are true or not, they highlight the complexities of fame, power, and influence in Hollywood. Michael Jackson's legacy as a cultural juggernaut continues to fascinate, while Oprah's carefully curated image faces increasing scrutiny. As more voices come forward, the full picture of these icons might be far more complicated than we ever imagined. What do you think? Is Oprah truly the icon we've always believed her to be, or is there more to the story? Let us know in the comments below. This version condenses the narrative while maintaining its intrigue and focus on the alleged dynamics between these iconic figures. Let me know if you'd like further refinements.
Certainly.
Here's a more expanded and detailed version of the narrative, diving deeper into the themes, personalities, and alleged dynamics at play. The untouchable mystique of Michael Jackson. Did Oprah and Diddy fear the king of pop? In the glittering world of Hollywood, where power, influence, and image are everything, few figures have ever reached the stratospheric heights of Michael Jackson. The king of pop wasn't just a musician. He was a cultural phenomenon, a global icon whose influence transcended music, fashion, and even societal norms. But behind the moonwalk,
every time she made a mention to hip-hop culture, it was something that was wrong with it. And it was something that was on my CD that was the largest debut in hip-hop.
And even societal norms. But behind the moonwalk, the sequined gloves, and the record-breaking albums, there was an enigma, a man whose mystique and power allegedly left even the most influential figures in entertainment trembling. According to unverified claims attributed to Jim Carrey, two of the most powerful names in the industry, Oprah Winfrey and Diddy, were reportedly terrified of Michael Jackson.
You have a couple of pets as well, a dog and a cat with interesting names, to say the least.
Yeah. That's Oprah.
That's Oprah. Okay.
Reportedly terrified of Michael Jackson. Not because of his fame or talent, but because of what he represented. This story isn't just about music or celebrity. It's about power, control, and the hidden undercurrents of Hollywood's elite. Buckle up, because this tale is as intriguing as it is unsettling. Jim Carrey, the wild card whistleblower Jim Carrey, the comedic genius behind iconic roles in The Mask and Ace Ventura, has always been a bit of a wild card. In recent years, he stepped away from the traditional Hollywood spotlight, adopting a more philosophical, truth-telling persona. He's been vocal about his disillusionment with the entertainment industry, calling it a machine that chews up and spits out talent. But if recent whispers are to be believed, Carrey may have dropped a bombshell that's left fans and skeptics alike reeling. According to these unverified claims, Carrey allegedly revealed that Oprah Winfrey and Diddy were deeply unsettled by Michael Jackson. Not because of his global fame or his undeniable talent, but because of what he knew. The idea that Michael wasn't just a star, but a powerful, untouchable figure who operated on a different plane. One where the usual rule...
I want to get into this Epstein thing a little bit. I think the American people are very curious about who's on this list, or these lists. You have been doggedly trying to get all the information. And now we learn, thanks to you, that you've been stonewalled by people in New York. Do you want to explain that?
On a different plane. One where the usual rules of Hollywood didn't apply. Reportedly sent chills down the spines of even the most influential players in the industry. But what exactly did Michael know? And why would that knowledge make Oprah and Diddy, two titans in their own right, so uneasy? Michael Jackson. The ultimate enigma. Michael Jackson wasn't just a musician. He was a force of nature. By the 1980s and 1990s, he had reached a level of fame that defied logic. His albums like Thriller and Bad broke records and redefined the...
Yes, Mark. So, as you know, we released about 120 pages of documents, and I started asking for these documents right when I came into office, and before Kash Patel was in there.
Broke records and redefined the music industry. His concerts were global events, drawing crowds that rivaled national holidays. And his iconic dance moves, like the moonwalk, became cultural milestones. But beyond his talent, Michael cultivated an air of mystery. He was elusive, private and almost otherworldly in the way he carried himself.
He was forced. He didn't just bounce. He was forced to retire because they accused him, Pam Bondi and all them, because he's hiding thousands of... Why would this guy, an FBI agent, because mind you, Kash Patel's in. I think there's a misconception, Jillian, that people think that all the people that are in all of a sudden switched and now they're pro-Trump and they're pro this agenda, and that's not the case.
Worldly in the way he carried himself. For fans, this added to his allure. For those in the inner circles of power, it was allegedly unsettling. Jim Carrey reportedly claimed that Michael had an energy that could rattle people, not just in the way a superstar might intimidate a rookie actor, but on a deeper, almost existential level. Michael seemed to dance beyond the rules of Hollywood's power dynamics, influence, and control. And that, according to Carrey's
there's a number of things that could be redacted. The first thing that you're going to be thinking about is confidential information as to survivors' names, addresses, and other identifiers. Redactions can be as specific as that, or they can be generalized. And you're usually either working under some type of confidentiality agreement, some type of statute, some type of code.
That, according to Carrey's alleged claims, is what made Oprah and Diddy uneasy. Oprah Winfrey. The queen of media meets the king of pop. Oprah Winfrey